y'all. How's everyone doing? Well, I wanted to first of all apologize because I have not been on in 5 days, and I said that I would have this. Um, Besides our weekly subject matter on discernment, that I would also have a daily prayer time, and I have had that daily prayer time, but I have missed uploading since I think it was what's today, the 23rd. So 18th, I think it was actually further back than that. It says 5 days ago. So yeah, the 18th. So I wanted to apologize, first of all. This YouTube, I'm not making excuses, but I do want to explain. There's a difference in making excuses and explaining. YouTube is a fun thing for me. It is not my full-time job. Like you see a lot of people on YouTube, they dedicate their time to filming, editing, probably knowing their camera better than I know my camera, and stuff like that, because it is their full-time job. Either they're retired or that's just what they do. So for me, it is when I can fit it in. But it is important to me because you're important to me. Our YouTube family relationship is important to me, so I wanted to apologize. But it's not without me praying for you off camera, and I promise it's the truth. Even though we cover off on prayers sometimes on camera, I still, I will show you, I still keep my little, this is a journal that a friend of mine gave me from my Better Than Therapy girls that we get together once a year, and she had given this to me. So Leslie, if you're looking, shout out to you. Yes, I still use this all the way from last year, and we're fixing to be coming up on our trip in October for this year. And I also have been using it recently to, I need to upload to them because I always send a copy of the video because they're busy ladies, and I don't know if they, I think they're subscribed, but if I don't forward it to them, I'm not sure if they watch it. So Leslie, if you're watching, I know Leslie does a lot, but, anyway, I do write down these prayer requests, and I still pray over them. Especially if y'all have not said there has been a resolve. Some things are ongoing prayers. Like, for example, many of y'all have seen that Marcia has commented a couple of times below about the loss of her husband. They were married a very long time, and that prayer request never is going away from me. I will always be praying for you. I think it's a horrible thing to have to go through, to have such a great marriage and to have it last so long, and then you're the one that's left behind. They get to go home and you have to stay here, and that is a tough thing for those of you who may have experienced any kind of loss for any loved one of any kind, whether it is a spouse, a child, a parent, a sibling, a friend, any other kind of relative, a co-worker, whatever it is. Sometimes we wonder, why are we still here? Especially if you're a Christian and you long to be with Christ. But the point is that if we trust God for life, we have to trust Him for death. Matter of fact, more so. I don't know, the same, actually, just as much. But we do have to trust God with the timing of our death. And so, and with the timing of others' deaths. And so it is very hard. Very, very hard. And so that's, like I said, that is an ongoing prayer. And then we have some other prayers on here where, like Pammy was sick. She was tight in the chest, even though she had a COVID test and it said she was negative. She still was tight in the chest, and we've been praying for her. We've been praying for Vanessa. That actually is kind of an ongoing, Vanessa's is an actually ongoing one, about possibly, and she's saying probably, her becoming homeless, her losing her home. I'm praying against that in Jesus' name. So keep, just those three right there, keep praying for them. Keep praying for Ryan, who God has given him some relief on his leg from the nerve pain. But I'm praying that God will take away the nerve damage And I know that would take a miracle, but we serve a God of miracles. If He doesn't, Ryan, and if you're watching, don't let that discourage you that God is not present, that He doesn't care, or that